So I stayed up a little bit extra tonight to be able to read the BreakerNW Waves, and I read the chapter. It's about 2 a.m. in the morning at the time of me making this video, and so yeah, let's begin the review of the BreakerNW Waves. So, this chapter, I want to, say, I'm slightly disappointed when it comes to this chapter. I really am. When it comes to the factor of Siwon being knocked out by the Nine-Arched Dragon, I'm kind of upset. I'm slightly upset when it comes to this chapter because the hype that Siwon has gotten as a character in these past couple of chapters to this point, and then all of a sudden just knocked out, it's kind of frustrating a little bit because damn it, man. Like, I mean, he went into Black Origin Threshold or White Origin Threshold, he was going, into his, Black Origin Threshold, about to kick some ass, and then all of a sudden, the Nine-Arched Dragon just, breaks his legs, breaks his arms, and then knocks him unconscious, and I'm like, you gotta be shitting me, like, are you kidding me? So, like, personally, I don't think Siwon is down for the count. I don't think Siwon really is down for the count at the moment, because let's look at some key signs of Siwon's character through majority of the Breaker or the BreakerNW Waves. And the BreakerNW Waves, ever since, Siwon, after the events that happened at the end of Part 1 and stuff like that, we've constantly seen him kind of revive in these impossible situations. Like, he takes all this damage, and he's able to get back up again. And assuming since he's in Black Origin Threshold at the moment, and we've seen him have similar feats to where he gets up when he's really damaged, I'm going to assume once the Nine-Arched Dragon gets off of Siwon's head, gets his leg off and starts walking away and stuff, Siwon most likely is going to get up and then go after the Nine-Arched Dragon. I'm going to assume that is what's going to go on. I have my hopes set up for that to happen, because Siwon as a character, he shouldn't be standing on the ground or laying on the ground. Like, it doesn't fit his character. At the moment, in the standpoint of the BreakerNW Waves, his character, it just doesn't fit him staying on the ground at the moment. It really doesn't, especially the way he was done in this chapter. It just does not fit. But we'll have to see. The main thing I want to point out when it comes to this chapter, though, is the Nine-Arched Dragon defending his disciple, Siwon. Like, I noticed it was very obvious at the beginning of this chapter of the BreakerNW Waves that the Nine-Arched Dragon was trying to defend his disciple. Like, you clearly saw it in this chapter, because when you see the, Kaiser, he's looking through the video screen, he's watching what the Nine-Arched Dragon and, Siwon's fighting Black Origin Threshold's doing, you have it to where in one specific panel, you see how Kaiser's looking at the Nine-Arched Dragon. He's questioning, like, wait, is he really the monster? And he's looking at, the Nine-Arched Dragon. And so, I personally believe the Nine-Arched Dragon tried to protect his pupil by taking him out really quickly, because if he didn't, then his, disciple would be under the watch of Kaiser. And so I feel like the Nine-Arched Dragon did that to save Siwon. That's what I feel like he did. But regardless of that, I'm slightly upset to see how he kind of lost. I really am. Hopefully he, at the very least, has some form of will to get back up. Like, I hope Siwon gets back up in the next chapter, but we'll have to see how it goes. Oh yes, Ryuji, oh my god, at the end of the chapter, he pops up and he's like, I'm about to kill you, clan head. And I'm like, yo. So, Ryuji and the clan head's about to just beat the shit out of each other. So, I can't wait to see where that's going to go, because the clan head's about to get what's coming to him. He's about to get wrecked. I can't wait to see that shit. So, yeah, overall, a very, very good chapter. It's slightly disappointing. It's a very good chapter, but it's disappointing in some aspects because of the hype we have gotten from Siwon. Hopefully, the writer of the Breaker kind of makes it to where Siwon gets back up in the next chapter, or some form of way he gets back up. I don't know. I mean, I want to see him resist a little bit. I don't want him to be down just because of this. Like, I don't want this to be the end of this fight. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. You'll have a wonderful